name is Don McEnhill. I work for Russian Riverkeeper. I'm your Russian Riverkeeper. And welcome to my house. I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the things my family does to save water. Our family uses an average of 45 to 50 gallons of water per person per day. And that's roughly about 50% of the per capita average around the state of California and the North Bay. So we'll show you a couple things we do that you can do at your house to save water. One of the best things we have in our household, I think, is a shut-off valve on our shower. So once we've got the water on, I can just shut it off completely. I can shut it down to 10%. I can shut it down to 2%. I can go full bore when I'm rinsing. So I can be in the shower and not have to rush through and take a 1-minute Navy shower. I can take a 5-minute shower and only run the water for 1 minute. So I can leisurely make. All right, a lot of people wonder, what do I do with all this water I'm saving in my shower when I'm warming up the water, waiting for it to get hot? One of the best things to do is flush your toilet. It's usually right near your shower, and it's pretty simple. After you've harvested some water in your bucket, ideally you've got a bucket with some kind of a spout or something to concentrate the water, and you want to just drop it right in the center of the toilet and it will make everything flush. So by doing that, we flush the toilet and then we pour a little more water in and refill it, and we're all good, and we haven't used any more water. We're just using the water we've saved from the shower. One of the biggest places we harvest water is our kitchen, waiting for water to heat up. Our hot water heater's a long distance away. So taking our water, which we'll save in a pitcher, and if I've got some dishes going in the dishwasher, or I've got some really dirty dishes, I'll just pour a little water on that, use our brush, clean the dishes off, and they're ready to go in the dishwasher without turning this on. The other thing we can do with this water is we'll also use this for houseplants and things like that. But often we don't even need to use this water. We keep waste paper towels, napkins, and things on the kitchen sink. The whole family's been kind of conditioned to that. And if we've got a plate with a bunch of food on it or something, I can just wipe this plate off and it's ready to go in the dishwasher without using either source of water. A little bit gross for some people to take old paper towels and reuse them, but we are trying to conserve water and do our part. The other thing we do in the kitchen is this tub right here. You can see it's got a little colored water with some little black things. This is how much water it takes to rinse about 2 quarts of blueberries. It is crazy to take this fresh water, rinse fruit off, and then see that water go down the drain. So whenever we're rinsing fruit, like last night, this morning, we're rinsing strawberries, blueberries, water goes in here, we capture that, and that can go out, water plants. It can also rinse dishes, or it goes outside into our holding containers for irrigation water. Also, the water here that we save from heating up the water in the pitcher. I've got 2 dog bowls over there. It's summertime. Those guys are drinking those bowls down 3 times a day. The other thing we do is we'll fill the dog bowls. We fill ice cube trays with these guys. We're out here in my garage now. Often when we have something real dirty to wash, yesterday's a good example. I was out on the river. I was in here cleaning out my booties, all the sand and moss and all the muck and everything. I'll do that out here in the sink, and we, as you can see, have tubs and buckets lying around in no shortage. I happen to collect a bunch of water. I had to use a little soap, so this has a little bit of soap in it. So without a fully blown gray water system, we have a real simple system, which I'll show you outside. We're using this water without harming our plants. So that's the, and it'll take a minute. Okay, so out here, this is normally where I have my rainwater harvest tanks in the winter. And in the summertime, I've got a bed of compost right here. You can see it's kind of wet. And that compost is to deal with any soap or anything left over in the water. And this bucket has a few small holes in it. So I just dump my water in, You can see it's slightly sudsy, not completely clean water. And over the next couple minutes, this will drain through that compost layer, which will deal with any soap. And it will ultimately put water in the root zone of my Eureka lemon tree right here. So we're basically watering that tree from about 4 feet away, letting that water just follow gravity and get to the root zone right there.